Okay, so we are recording. Let me ask you all a question, and you'll see a chat box or question box. By all means, just put your answer in there because this is important to me to know this before we even go into this, and it kind of gives me an idea of what to guide Aiden with. So let me first ask, what is the most important thing to you right now? What is the most important thing to you? And then why are you willing to spend some time on this webinar? I really want to know the answer to these two questions. Go ahead and put them in. Um, Again, this is going to help me give. Oh, good. Thank you, guys. Wow, there's a lot, there's a lot of responses coming in. They're flowing in. Everybody, I appreciate you for answering this. It helps me tell Aiden what your responses are. So if there's anything that he needs to adjust during the presentation, he'll be able to do it. Okay, well, I tell you what, based on this scrolling list of responses coming in, it looks like just by basically make money. That is the number one response. That is the only response, as a matter of fact. So good. Um, so at least we now know that your number one priority is making money. That's great. Uh, Now Aiden has a special, or he has a three-step formula that he's going to share with you tonight that's guaranteed to make you money. And again, I don't say that lightly. We're going to put him to the fire with that. So trust me, you're not going to want to miss this. A couple things that I need you to do first, right now. Go ahead and grab a pen and paper. You're about to see real sites that you can replicate. One thing that I've started telling people to do on other webinars and training events that I'm putting on is also if you have Snagit or any other screen capturing software and there's particular slides that you want to see, by all means, open that program right now so you can take a screen capture of any pertinent slides. It helps for you to pay attention rather than just taking notes furiously. Although I still recommend that by using the Snagit and the other screen capturing softwares, that makes it easy. One other thing that I want to kind of tell you right up front, and I don't say this very light. I don't say this lightly at all. This is powerful stuff that you're going to want that you're seeing tonight. Again, like any other training event that I'm doing, there is a reason why you're here and a reason why I'm doing this. So you're going to want to take notes, take screen captures, like I already said. There's also a special gift waiting for you. If you stay until the end of this, you are going to receive a special gift worth $297 that has never been given away before. So sticking around to the end, it's a $300 surprise for you. But you'll get a little more info on that later, so I don't want to get ahead of ourselves on that. Okay, so I know you guys are about ready to get started. Let's, just tell me, are you ready? I want to see some responses. I need to make sure everybody's awake and ready to go. All right. So, hey,
I'm
can you
just
hear?
having a little bit of audio. I'm just having a little wondering if there's. I can't,
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
I put something in the chat box for you because I don't know if audio is coming out or not.
Yeah,
I put
well,
something in the chat box.
you can hear me, right? Can you?
Yes.
Yeah, that's and based on the massive amounts of responses, uh, I'm seeing it too. So now Paul says he can't hear me, but if you can hear me, please just say yes. Okay, so I'm getting lots and lots of yeses. So everything should be working fine now. Let me tell you a little bit about our special guest so he can jump right into this so we don't waste any time tonight. Aiden Booth is my special guest. I have known of Aiden for years, literally years. Aiden's from New Zealand. He now lives in Buenos Aires, Argentina, perhaps one of the more beautiful places on planet Earth, and has been online since 2006. Again, I've known of him for a very long time, pretty much since he first started. I mean, he hit the scene hard back in the day, and so he is a familiar face and name to me. Now, Aiden has earned millions of dollars online and is an expert in traffic generation. I like to bring traffic generation experts to you. That's kind of my thing too. So that's where Aiden and I really, we just shine together on this. So I'm really happy to have him here. Now, Aiden has funneled millions of visitors into his websites in the last 12 months alone, millions. He's an expert in diversifying traffic sources, and you'll find more about that shortly. I'm going to let him talk a little more about that on his own. Aiden has been involved in pretty much every internet marketing business model that has ever existed. Affiliate marketing, e-commerce, and that's affiliate marketing is really where I know Aiden best from. Kindle, SEO, paid advertising, you name it, he's pretty much done it. And that's one of the reasons I'm excited. Somebody that has as much of a diversification as I do in this industry excites me because I know some of his track records. So it's going to be exciting for you. Now here's where things do get a little bit interesting. Tim Godfrey and Steve Clayton have been on my radar for a very long time. I consider them friends. They have been around the block and put out some great programs in the past. Aiden has recently teamed up with them. They are now business partners. So what you're going to see tonight is really the synergy of all three of them together into one spectacular system. So Aiden, welcome, my man. I appreciate you being on tonight, and I'm going to just back off and let you take it from here.
Hey, sure thing. I just want to ask before you go, Keith, thanks for the awesome introduction. That was really good. I don't know if I've got a malfunction with my question box, but I can't see any I can't see any responses in there. So I just want to make sure that everyone can hear me. Can you see the responses in your one?
I can. I see it. It's because I'm an organizer and I have you set up as a panelist, so you're not going to see any of the questions. So I'll field them. Everybody's saying yes, they can hear you just fine. So by all means, you are good to go. There's a lot of yeses coming in, so they hear you well.
I'm just wondering if I can possibly be set as a. Well, I should be seeing this stuff because I'm a presenter.
Well, hold on just a sec, buddy. Let me just see if I can make you.
That will just really help because the presentation that I've got for everyone tonight is a really dynamic presentation, and if I can actually see, and hear from you guys, then I'll change the presentation as is necessary.
Yeah, I'm going to sound now here. Let me tell you something. I am going to say something that is. Everybody has a shortcoming in life, and most of the time other people are managing these webinars for me. I am doing this one myself, and the only option that I have is change presenter, which you're already a presenter. I do not see the option to make you an oh, hold on a second. You know what? Come on, I have to be somewhat technically literate here. Let me just try something here.
Maybe you could switch me to a panelist and then switch me back. I mean, it's no biggie. Otherwise, I'll just continue.
Oh, hold on. I got it. Hey, now. All right. Okay,
there
buddy.
We go.
Hey, look at that. I figured out something cool tonight. All right, my man. I'll let you take from here. This is being recorded.
That was all right. Fantastic. It wouldn't be a training event like this if we didn't have some kind of fireworks or something unexpected at the start. But that works just great. And thanks so much for putting this on, Keith, because I really have got some cool stuff to share. As you mentioned, I've got a big gift for everyone just for sticking around. So stick around to the end, and I'm going to tell you how you can get that. I've got about 1 hour of rock solid content to deliver to you, and you're going to learn. You're going to take away a lot from that, I hope. I'm going to be sharing real websites. I'm going to be sharing niches that have made me a lot of money. And then at the end, I'm going to talk to you about a new program that I've just released. So, you'll find out more about that at the end as well. But before we get to talking about that, I want to, just make sure you get all the content right now. So I'm going to be showing you the method that I've used to earn over $500,000 from one simple website. And a big part of that is being able to convert visitors into buyers and get $1 per visitor for every single visitor that comes to your site. Right? I'm going to show you how you can do that. I'm going to show you how you can look at your content, your website content, from a new angle. Okay, and I'm going to show you how you can really remove the content issue. You're going to be able to be 100% in control of your traffic. You're going to see a new website. I'm going to show you a brand new website that's earned money in its first 31 days online. I'm going to show you exactly, which that website is, the statistics, everything. Okay, so let's just dive in right now. This is who we are. This is my business. That's me. That's a photo of me. I'm from New Zealand. Live in Argentina these days, and these are my business partners. Now, we merged our business a while ago, and one of the reasons we did that was so that we could share the skills, and we've each got our own sort of strengths and weaknesses. So that's what we've done. This is Steve here. That's a photo of Steve. This is a photo of Tim. These are my business partners, and we've been working together for a few years, but we officially merged a few months ago. Now, here's a screenshot. This screenshot shows earnings from one website, daily earnings, and you can see there that we're talking, $100 up to $300 per day, and up to $10,000 per month. We can see $9,780 per month there. That's a completely hands-off website. Okay. Now, this screenshot here shows you some results from different banners on my website. Now, this particular banner 43, has earned $182,860, and it's earned that over a period of about 7 years. So I'm not saying that I've made that in 1 month. I'm just showing you that year after year after year, this website is one website that keeps making money. You can see the exact date range there. Now, one thing you'll note is that there's all zeros in the sales column and zeros in the sale amount. What that is it's because these are leads, and we're getting paid $10 per lead. It's effectively the same as a sale. It's just not showing up as a sale. So we've had 18,286 leads, and that's why we've had $182,000. So I'm now going to be sharing with you the method that you can use to get these kind of results. But first of all, I want to share with you some humiliating failures. Has anyone here that's on the call, has anyone here done pay-per-click before? Has anyone here done paid advertising, pay-per-click? Ben is saying yes, he has. Yep, Joshua says yes. Okay. I've got a screenshot here that shows how I used to drive millions of visitors to my website via paid advertising. Now, this is a campaign that was earning about $200 a day, and from one day to the next, it dropped down to nothing, right? And this is something that is quite common with Google. The reason this happened is because, my website, my Google AdWords account got banned, okay? And it happened one day to the next. Obviously, I was back down to nothing. Now, does anyone here do search engine optimization? Anyone here work on getting Google rankings? Because what I'm going to show you here, I just want to see if you can, relate to this. Got a few people typing in, yes, you do it. So, okay. This here is a screenshot I took from Market Samurai. It shows my rankings on a particular website, and this here is taken, from March to August. So it's irrelevant. It's a recent screenshot. That little blue line there shows my rankings, and you can see how on the 3rd of May my positions plummeted. Now, when this happened, my earnings dropped from $18 down to $6 per day, and that was just what kind of to be expected when you stop getting the traffic, right? Now, this here is a high quality e-commerce store, right? And this one here was earning $10,000 per month. It was at its peak in about the middle of 2012. One day to the next, boom, it dropped. And supposedly Google likes e-commerce stores. This is a high-quality e-commerce store, but it dropped down from 10,000 to 1,000 literally overnight. So can you guys kind of relate to what I'm kind of showing you here? Can you relate to? Have you ever experienced drops in rankings from Google? Mark is saying yes, you bet. So I can relate. I'm glad you can relate, because the reason I'm showing you this stuff is because I want you to just understand that if you put all your eggs in one basket, like I did, this is what I used to do, then it can disappear overnight. If you focus on evergreen business models, however, business models that are not going to rely on the whims of Google, let's say, then you can have lasting success. And what it really comes down to is the traffic, okay? Now, if you remove the traffic, you're screwed, right? And the reason that you're screwed is because every single online business needs traffic. Every single online business needs traffic to be able to thrive and make money. Affiliate marketing websites, they don't get any visitors, they don't make any money. Kindle, does anyone here do Kindle? Just type yes in the chat box if you do Kindle, and because if you guys aren't doing Kindle, then I'm not going to waste my time talking about Kindle. A few people are typing in yes. Okay, so if you don't get visitors to your Kindle store to your Amazon page that sells your Kindle books, then you're not going to sell any books, right? It's the same with e-commerce. It's the same with all that stuff. So can you see how if you remove the traffic, if you don't have traffic, then you're not going to make money, right? It kind of makes sense. And if you want inevitable income, then you need the traffic. And if you drive enough traffic to an offer, you will absolutely make money without a shadow of doubt, okay? I have never, ever seen a high traffic website that doesn't make money, okay? You know, maybe your website's not converting, but if it's got high traffic, eventually you're going to make some kind of money, right? And there's a foolproof method that we use to do this, and I'm now going to walk you through the 3 steps. It's a 3-step formula. If you've got a pen and paper handy, you might just want to jot these down. It's simple, right? The stuff I'm sharing with you at the moment is not rocket science, but when you get it right, it works incredibly well. So this is what we've done to build multiple 6-figure businesses and websites that earn $1 per visitor for life. And the reason I say for life is that they don't depend on the whims of Google because they've got diversified traffic sources. So first of all, you find the right offer, you set up a platform that converts, and then you tap into reliable, evergreen traffic. And I'm going to now walk you through that process. Now, are you guys familiar with Commission Junction by any chance? If you've used Commission Junction, or if you know about Commission Junction, or if you've heard of Commission Junction, just type yes in the chat box, cj.com it's called. Yep, everyone's typing in yes. Okay, cool. So Commission Junction is a great place to get started when you're looking for an offer because they've got loads of untapped offers, they've got big brands, and they're proven. I've got everything I need on the slides, but if you guys want me to, I will go over and actually go to the Commission Junction website. I mean, it's up to you. If you want me to go to the Commission Junction website and just take a look inside my account and actually see how we identify these offers, just type yes in the chat box. If you want me to stay on the slides, put no. So Tony's writing hell yeah, Chris is writing yes, Billy's saying yes please, some people are saying both. Okay, I'm going to jump over to Commission Junction because the vast majority of people want me to actually do that. And here I am inside my Commission Junction account, and this is a demo Commission Junction account. What I've done here is I've come to the Advertisers tab, and what I'm showing you how to do, guys, is how to identify an offer that's going to make you money. Because if you don't get the right offer, you're not going to make any money at all, right? And by the way, you're going to see in a website in a moment that I used this method on that's already making me money, and it started making me money within about 15 days. Okay, so 15 days from now, if you use this method, you could be making money. The first thing you want to do is log into Commission Junction. It's free to sign up if you don't have an account. Come to the Advertisers tab and type kids in here. Okay. Now, when you do that, you'll get 193 results, all related to children's products. And admittedly, you'll see some that are not 100% related, like Adidas, but you know, they're still children's apparel. You'll see big brands, and you'll see really niche companies like this one, ABC Mouse. It's all about you know, making providing educational programs to children. And there's 3 columns here that I'm interested in. Okay, the first one is network earnings. Now you can see this little green bar here. It goes from 0 right up to 5. I'm only interested in companies that have got a green bar of 2 or higher. So I'd say goodbye. I'd say goodbye to this one. I'd still maintain interested in this one though. Okay, I'd stay interested in this one. The reason that I don't want these ones here is because they don't really have a proven track record, right? And I'm only interested in proven products. Now, the next thing we've got over here is a 3-month EPC. Now, what that means is EPC stands for earnings per click, okay? And earnings per click is the amount of money that you earn on average when someone clicks on your affiliate link, okay? So what we've got here is $8.05 on average every time someone clicks on your affiliate link. So let's say you've got a website about children's education and you've got some affiliate links for some, you know, product like this one here. On average, each one that clicks on that link, you're going to earn $8.05. Okay, so that's how that works. Now, what we're looking for, if I jump back over to the slides here, we're looking for a 3-month EPC of $5 or more. We're looking for a network earnings of level 2 or higher, and we're looking for at least 2 related offers, okay? And you want to aim to be earning a minimum of $10 per sale here, unless it's a free offer. Now, the reason you want 2 related offers is because that further confirms that you're in the right niche, that you're in a niche that you can actually make money from, okay? The second step is to create your platform, and what we're trying to do here is create what I call a one-way conversion funnel. So here we've got a website, and this here represents people coming into the website, coming down to the funnel, and then we feed these people a lucrative affiliate offer that's proven to convert, okay? What we're trying to do here ultimately is maximize visitor value. Just got a question for you guys. Has anyone here got websites that I don't know, getting say 20 visitors a day? 20 visitors a day, 30 visitors a day, you know, maybe 15, 40 visitors a day. If you've got those kind of visitors per day, just type yes into the chat box. Paul says, yep, he's got 20 visitors per day. Kathleen says yes. Paul says yes. Joanne says yes, she's at about 50 visitors. Okay, so what I want you to imagine is if you were able to get $1 for every single visitor that came to your site, even if you're only getting 20 visitors a day, like Paul, then you'd be earning $20 a day. Now, you can absolutely do this when you set your websites up in the right way, which is what I'm going to show you in just a second, okay? So the second step, anyway, is to create your platform, and it needs to convert. Now, you also want to do this fast, okay, because you want to be able to rinse and repeat. You want to do this fast, and you want these platforms to be able to really convert. I mean, that's the one thing you should be aiming for. Also, you want to save money because creating content is expensive. So what I'm showing you here is an image-based website. A website that's built using 90% images, okay? And there's lots and lots of reasons why you might want to do this, and I'm going to talk more about them in a second, but right now I just want you to know that you need to have a platform that's going to convert, okay? Now, the third step here is to drive evergreen traffic. Now, there's loads and loads of different traffic sources available to you. It's not all about Google, okay? Google's not the only game in town. You know, Facebook, Yahoo, Microsoft. In fact, in the New York Times in July, they actually presented that Yahoo websites have surpassed Google. Isn't that incredible? You know, it sounds a bit bizarre, but Yahoo is not just yahoo.com. You know, they've got Yahoo Answers, they've got all kinds of websites. Their combined number of visitors is bigger than Google. So, I mean, they must be pretty happy about that, right? Anyway, so, you know, Yahoo's got a bigger audience than Google, and there's loads of others as well. So, you know, this graph shows just how Facebook is overtaking Google. It's hunted it down, it's overtaken, and Facebook gets more traffic. And I mean, admittedly, the traffic's different, right? The traffic is a little bit different. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's still good traffic. Now, this screen that I'm showing you here is possibly one of the most important screens that I want to show you in this whole presentation. And I really want you to get this concept. I really want you to get this concept, because if you can understand this concept, then you will never have an issue making money online, because you're going to solve the traffic problem. I'm talking about tapping into pockets of targeted traffic, okay? So small pockets, small sources of traffic that can drive you 5, 10, you know, 2, 6 visitors per day. So this little green bubble over here, that represents some website that's driving 5 visitors a day to your website. This one here could be Facebook driving 7 visitors to your website. This could be Squidoo driving 3 visitors to your website. This could be YouTube, 10 visitors to your website. This one could be LinkedIn, 2 visitors. This one here could be Tumblr. This one could be Instructables, and so on. So can you kind of imagine, and just type yes into the chat box if I just want to make sure this makes sense, but can you kind of imagine that if you were able to tap into lots of little pockets of traffic, that you could drive a significant amount of traffic to your website? And let me just add this up while you're typing your answers in the chat box. So we've got 10 visitors here. 10 plus 3, that's 13, plus 7, that's 20. That's 30. We've got 37 visitors here from 7 different sources. Does this make sense that, you know, if you're getting these kind of visitors, it can start to add up to a big number? Yeah, it does. And if you're earning $1 per visitor, then you don't need hundreds of people either, right? You can still leverage Google. We leverage Google absolutely, but we don't rely on it. You know, we've got diversified traffic sources. So that's the first concept, is tapping into pockets of traffic. Now, let's talk about where you can get this traffic from. Here on the screen here, you've got 20 different sources of traffic, okay? And these different websites, I've used them all to drive significant amounts of traffic, okay? I've dedicated a lot of time to actually working out how to drive traffic from these websites. So we've got Facebook, Kindle, Twitter, Craigslist, Yahoo Answers, Quora, Squidoo, Instructables, Pinterest, Vimeo, Reddit, YouTube. The list goes on and on and on. You can get traffic from all of these websites. Now, I've got something to pose to you. There's 20 sources of traffic here, right? If each one of these different places could give us just 4 visitors per day, what would we have? Yeah, that's right, we'd have 80 visitors per day. If each one of these could drive us 4 visitors per day, so Facebook gives us 4 visitors, Kindle 4 visitors, Twitter 4 visitors, it adds up to 80 visitors. So we could have 80 visitors coming to our website from different sources. And if the traffic's targeted, we can make money. Now, here's a real world example of this. This is how you can use these pockets of traffic in a couple of minutes to get really, really good referral visitors to your website. This here's a forum, and someone asked a question on July the 22nd about train horns. Is anyone selling train horns? Now, this here's my partner, Steve. Now, he didn't have an account at this forum, but he identified this comment, and he swooped in within 12 hours. And he said, hey, you know, we sell a ton of train horns over here, and he gave the link to his website. It took Steve 2 minutes to do this. Okay, that's not the impressive thing, though. What's really impressive is what comes next. Ever since the 22nd of July, Steve has averaged 3 to 4 visitors per day, every single day, coming to his website from this one link that took him 2 minutes to get. So you spend 2 minutes, you tap into an untapped traffic source, just like this one, and you're getting targeted visitors every single day. Now, admittedly, you need to know which websites are the right ones to use, but you know, you can work that stuff out because we can tell how important the websites are. But that's a real-world example of how you can drive targeted traffic to your website, okay? And this traffic is evergreen. I mean, there's so much of this. There's so many people that are using the web. They might start at Google, they go somewhere else, and then you know you can refer them onto your website. This website, this is the same website that's earned over $500,000, and I'm going to share more about this in just a second. Gets 98.85% of its traffic from these type of sources, okay? From these places that send, you know, 5, 10, 15, 20 visitors per day. It really starts to add up. Now, I've spoken about aiming for $1 per visitor, right? And the reason I'm talking about that magic number is because that's what we aim for, and that's what we're able to achieve, okay? That's kind of our target number. We don't get there immediately, but we get there. And the way that we do it is by testing and tweaking, and I'm going to talk more about that in a minute. The screenshot we've got up here, though, is just showing you how this website got 508,000 visitors, and it made $517,000. So it's earning, on average, $1.02 for every visitor that comes to it. Okay. So how do you hit $1 per visitor? If you've got a website that's not converting and it's getting 20 visitors per day, but you're not making money, that means it's not converting. Okay. Because with 20 visitors per day, you should be making some kind of money. Anyway, what you want to do to hit $1 per visitor is you need to start running some tests in the background. It doesn't take long to set up when you've got the right tools. There's some free tools that I'm going to share with you in a second. But you want to set up 2 pages. So let's say that most of your traffic comes to the home page, then do a split test. Compare your home page to some other page and drive 30 visitors to each page, and then compare results. Okay, so what you want to do, you want to start this positive cycle of testing and tweaking just to see what happens. And when you do that, you'll find that over time, your visitor value will go up and up and up. So maybe at the moment you get 20 visitors and you never make any money, right? But if you do this for a few weeks, and it really doesn't take that long, you could be getting 20 visitors per day and making $10 every single day, you know, when you get into the pattern of doing this. Now, there's all kinds of advanced statistics behind it. This is the formula that Google Analytics use. Google Analytics is a free way that you can do it. It's not really easy, but it is free. There's other tools out there like CPV Labs. That's a good one. It costs $297. But, you know, there's other tools, and I'm going to talk to you more about them later. Right now, I just want to leave you with the concept of making $1 per visitor. Can you kind of understand how, can you see how this could add up? I mean, just type yes into the chat box. I just want to make sure that you get this concept that if you could earn $1 per visitor, then you could make some decent money from your websites, even if you didn't have a massive number, of visitors, you could still make some decent money. Cool. All right, so this is a recap of the system, and I just want to make sure that you fully understand this three-step system. The first step is to find an offer. You have to get this right. If you don't get a good offer, you're not going to make money. You need an offer that's going to convert. And you can use Commission Junction to find that. It's a great way to find an offer, okay? The second step is to deploy your platform, and I'm going to show you a platform in just a second. You're going to absolutely love it, I guarantee you of that. You need to be aiming to $1 per visitor. You need to really work hard on designing your website to skyrocket your conversions, okay? And then you want to drive traffic. Now, if you get number 1 right and number 2 right, so you find a solid offer that's proven to convert, you build a website that actually does convert, then all you got to do is drive traffic and you're going to be making money. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. And you can then test and tweak, rinse and repeat, and you go round and round and round in this positive circle. Okay, so that's a recap of the system. It's a 3-step system. It works extremely well. Okay, but you do have to do it the right way. So I'm going to give you an example. Before giving you an example, though, I just want to explain why this is inevitable. And it's inevitable because you're getting the traffic. You're taking care of every step of the system, and you're not relying on Google. You're not relying on paid traffic. You're getting free traffic, and you make money. And your earning potential really is huge. Now, I mentioned at the start, I was going to share a website that's earned over $500,000, a niche. This here is the niche. Have you guys seen this niche before? People are saying no, they haven't seen it. The niche is second chance bank account. It's kind of a bizarre niche, right, for most people. And what it is it's a niche where people who might have a problem with their credit rating or something like that, they can't get a bank account. And this one offer has earned me over $201,530. This is just one offer. And the reason it's earned me that much is because, you know, it converts really well on my website. Now, one thing you'll see here is that it actually says number of sales is 0. And again, the number is 0 here because these are number of leads, okay? Now, this website actually has multiple offers. I'm showing you this offer. This is second chance bank account, and it converts just incredibly well. So, you know, hopefully that's pretty exciting for you. Now, you can capture this lightning in a bottle. It's like lightning in a bottle. It's something magic, right? When you're getting that $1 per visitor. It's magical because all of a sudden internet marketing is what you always expected it to be, like what you hoped it to be like. You get 50 visitors, you make $50. You know, so the system works like a well-oiled machine. Okay, you can get fast results, you can see it working incredibly well, and you can see it on new websites. Now, it also works well to revitalize underperforming websites. So does anyone here have a website? Just type yes into the chat box if you've got a website that you've got up and running, but for one reason or another, it's just not making sales. Brian says yes, he does. Chris says yes. John says yes, he's got about 5 of them. Yeah, so, you know, I can relate to this. We've all got websites at some point in time that weren't earning money as much as we expected them to earn, right? That's, I mean, every internet marketer goes through that. You can use this system to help revitalize those websites. Now, I'm going to give you a brand new example now, and this is a website that I set up about 35 days ago. write the name of this website down, because you're going to want to take a look at it, or just remember the name of the website. The website is called helpkidsread.net. Now, don't go to the website yet, because I want to tell you something important about it first. I'm going to show it to you in a minute. I purchased this website on the 31st of July 2013. That's 35 days ago. So you can see my name here. I purchased it through GoDaddy. Okay, this is the website. It's called helpkidsread.net. It's a website that gives parents a way to help teach their kids to read, basically. Now, again, I can stick to the slides here, guys, or if you want, I can go over and we can dive deeper into actually, what makes this website tick. It's up to you guys. If you want to go and have a live look at the website, and I'll tell you, which ads are the most highly converting, type yes into the chat box. I want to see at least 20 people typing yes into the chat box. Otherwise, we're just going to stay on the slides. So Tony says yes, Marcus says yes, Jane says yes, Paul says yes, Marion says yes, Alex, Alan. I need about 10 more people to type yes. Otherwise, we'll stick to the slides. Just going to give you a few minutes. Yes, 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 yes. Deep dive, deep dive. Okay, we're going to take a deep dive and we're going to have a look at it. Thanks for the participation, guys. I'm just going to head over here. This is a website, helpkidsread.net. Pretty simple website, right? I'm going to show you something really interesting just to kick things off. What I want to do is count the number of lines of text, the amount of content on this website. So just watch with me and count as I do this, because I want you to make sure that I don't mess this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 lines of content. 6, 7. We're going to call this one 8. That's just one line, so we'll call that 8. 9. 9 lines of content on this homepage. 9 lines of text. How is that possible, right? The reason it's possible is because we don't need to optimize this for Google if we don't want to. Okay, and we're using a completely different model. It's probably quite different to websites you've seen in the past. Now, the other thing I want you to realize is that this website is pretty much entirely image-based. Now, have a look at what I'm showing on the screen here. This here is an image, right? This here, these trust symbols, they're images as well. This whole sidebar is one giant image. Up here, this is an image. That's the logo, right? And this here is an image as well. Can you see how this is why I'm calling this an image-based website? Now, I want you to imagine something for me, right? Imagine you're visiting this website. You've got a child. You're coming into this website because you want to learn how you can give your child an advantage, how you can teach your child to read better. And you come into this website. What options do you have once you're on the inside? You've got 2 options. One is that you leave. You can leave the website. Or 2 is that you click an affiliate link, because where else are you going to click? You have nowhere else to click. This here is an affiliate link. This top right sidebar is an affiliate link. This here is an affiliate link. We scroll down further. We've got some reviews here, but they are actually an affiliate link. Down here, these are affiliate links. Now, these 2 are sneaky. These are 2 sneaky links because they're disguised. They don't look like affiliate links, do they? They look like useful, resourceful links. They're actually an affiliate link. Now, I don't feel like I'm doing anything bad here, because this is a website that gives people what they want. I redirect people to an offer they're looking for, and this is an offer that I'm quite happy promoting because it's helping kids become better educated. Now, I'm going to give you a couple of tips. You can improve any website at all. Absolutely any website. I guarantee you this. You can improve any website at all that you own right now if you add these trust symbols. What it does is it boosts the authority of your site. People stay on your website longer. That helps your search engine optimization. People trust your site, and they're going to be more willing to click on your offers. If you get some trust seals, just like these ones, then you can boost your website performance. Now, I've got a question for you, and I'm going to ask you to type your answer in the chat box, and then I'm going to give you the result. I want to make sure there's at least 10 answers first, though, so get ready to type into the chat box. Which ad, and this is not a trick question, by the way, which ad converts more? Which ad gets more clicks? This one in the top right sidebar up here, or these two links in the useful links section. Just type in the chat box. So we've got, so some people are saying top right, some people are saying bottom, top right, top right. People are saying top right. Some Herb says links at the bottom. Marion says useful links at the bottom, top right, top right, top right. The place that gets the most clicks is this section down here. It doubles, it almost doubles the other one. Kind of weird, right? Now, I wouldn't have guessed that. I didn't know that myself. There's some people that guessed it right, but I personally didn't know. I didn't know that until we did a big study on it. Now, we've got a lot of these websites, and we collect data from all of them. My business partners are real number crunchers. They're guys that, you know, they've got the scientific stuff down to a fine art, and they track and tweak everything. And I'm going to share with you some actual results here. We can see that those two little links down the bottom, they get 26% of the clicks on my site. The top sidebar ad gets 16%. Okay, and these statistics here are based on a load of different sites. They're based across our entire network. So when you're building your sites, keep this in mind, okay? Now, here are the results. First 30 days. You can see on this graph here, I'm getting about 12 clicks per day. Remember, I launched this website 35 days ago. This is when I launched it here. 3 sales already in the first 30 days. You know, that's not mind-blowing, right? That's not mind-blowing. But it's good. It's still good. You know, let's have a look at that. Let's have a closer look. The products that I'm selling cost $240, and I get 15% of that. Okay, so we're talking about me making $35.25 per sale. Okay, I've made $105 in the first 30 days, which is okay. It's nothing to get too excited about, right? But guess what? That's going to double or triple in the next 30 days. I'm expecting to make $500 from this website in the next 30 days. That would mean in the first 60 days, the website's made $600. Okay? It's fast. And you get so fast results because you can tap into the traffic extremely quickly. Not only that, but this website doesn't get that much traffic because you don't need much traffic, right? I was saying earlier how, you know, imagine if you could get $1 for every visitor on your site. This is kind of the same concept. You know, we don't need hundreds of visitors. With 20 visitors per day, we're going to be making money. Because again, if we have a look at that website, it is a conversion machine. It doesn't matter where anyone clicks. It doesn't matter where they click. They're always going to go to the same place or to an offer at least that I can make money from. Okay? And, you know, it's really, really simple. And can you imagine how this could start to scale up? I don't do any search engine optimization on this at all because I don't need to. I'm not actually relying on Google. You know, you can, and I do get some traffic from Google. I do get some traffic from Google because what I'm doing is I'm creating exposure all over the web. So ultimately, Google does find me, and you know, they find links and stuff like that. But you know, I'm not relying on Google. I don't need Google. I don't optimize my website for Google, although it does get some rankings. Anyway, that's some results in the first 30 days. Now, this is easy to scale. That website in the next couple of months is going to hit a $1,000 per month mark, okay? It made $105 in the first month. It's probably going to earn somewhere between $400 to $600 in the second month because traffic's increasing. I would say in the third month, potentially $1,000 per month, potentially. Maybe it'll take 4 months. I don't know. We're going to find out. Now, let's say a few months' time that website's earning $1,000 per month. That website took about 20 minutes to set up, okay? And if I was to set up 6 of them, I could be earning at $6,000 per month. You can scale the system extremely easily. You could set up 6 websites in 6 different niches if you wanted to, and you'd be at $72,000 per year. I want to come back over to the website. Now, I'm pretty sure that you guys could make this website, right? Can you imagine yourself building a website that's image-based? Just type yes into the chat box if you can actually imagine yourself being able to do that. If you can imagine that, you know, it wouldn't be all that difficult, you could probably do it. Yep, it's really easy. And another question for you, how long would it take you to write 9 lines of text? Remember we counted these up? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many minutes would that take? I'm just interested to know. Marianne says 5 minutes. Yeah, I think that's a good estimate. maybe it would take 10, right? With or without spell check, says Alex. It's fast though, right? The idea here is that it's fast, and that's the beauty of an image-based site. Now, we use PayPal, and I'm going to show you some more screenshots now with our earnings, but I'm just showing you these because I want to give you the encouragement, and I want you to know that you can make really good money doing this. Now, admittedly, we've been doing it for some time. We've built up our network of sites, but you don't have to have hundreds of sites. I mean, the sites will make you $1,000 per month or more. I mean, we've got some of these sites that earn $10,000 per month. Now, PayPal is great to use. It's fast, easy, hassle-free, reliable. Here we can see our earnings in May 2013, $41,000. Okay, June, $39,000. Over here we've got some more. So July 2013, $64,000. That was a really good month. That's not normal. We usually earn more, closer to $40,000. August, $40,000 again. It's pretty consistent, right? It does have some peaks and some troughs, but overall it's pretty consistent. And again, I'm not showing you this to boast. I'm showing you this so that you know the type of income that's possible, okay? Now, when you get this, you get freedom, lifestyle, flexibility, and time. And here we can see a photo of my wife and I. Recently we went to Mexico and we had a holiday. And I just want to show you this because before I got into internet marketing, I was working for the man, I was working in an office, I was working a job that I didn't really like, it didn't pay all that well, and I was working 52 weeks a year. Actually, I was working about 50 weeks a year, sorry, I had 2 weeks holiday. That's a photo of me and my wife in Mexico. This is me diving. It's something that I've been able to learn since I started internet marketing. So these are the things that I like to spend my money on. This is my business partner, Steve. He likes flying, so he got his pilot's license, and he actually got a plane as well. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. So if you're after family time, if you're after vacation time, and actually the money to do it, if you're after retirement, you can do it. You can get all of that kind of stuff when you're using a method that is kind of reliable, right? And this is a reality. It seems like a dream to most people that try internet marketing. It seems like a dream, but it's a reality once you're using a serious system that works, okay? Now, it works for anyone. There's really no barriers to entry for this method. It's actually quite a simple method. It's not rocket science. I've shown you the 3 steps already. It's simple, so you can get around the technical areas, the technical issues, okay? All you have to do is decide to do it. Now, I'm going to start talking to you now about a new program that I've just launched. And I mentioned this at the beginning that I was going to tell you about one of my programs. Now, the first thing I want to say before I start talking about it is that it's not for everyone, okay? This is not for people that are going to make excuses. This is not for people who can't follow a plan. And this is not for people who can't stay committed. Now, the program that I'm going to be talking about in a minute, what we're after is a small group of people, and the type of characteristics that we're looking for are these. We want people who are not going to accept failure. We want people who want to create real internet businesses. I'm not talking about some hish-hash website. I'm talking about something that can make you money for a long time to come, an asset that you can sell and that you can depend on. We're looking for people that are looking for a realistic way to supplement their existing income. So, perhaps you're working in a day job and you want an income on the side. We're looking for those kind of people. If you're someone who is still struggling to make money online and you've tried time and time again, then we're looking for you, okay? This is for people who are already making a decent income but want to make more. But again, I just want to reiterate these because this is really important. We don't want people in this program who are going to make excuses. You need to be able to follow a plan, and you need to be able to stay committed, okay? I'm going to introduce the program to you now and just walk you through it. And then I've got a couple of exciting bonuses as well. So the program's divided into 3 parts, okay? We've got comprehensive training, we've got cutting-edge tools, and we've got 1 year of personalized support. Now, I'm going to walk through all of this, but I just want you to know right now that we've got these 3 different components, essentially, okay? Now, the first component is built around live weekly training. Now, we've got 6 weeks of live training to give to you. We're going to show you exactly how you can set your system up so you can make 100% hands-off income, okay? We're going to be showing you that. Now, we've got weekly milestone points, and this is one of the reasons why I mentioned that we want people in there who can stick to a plan, because we've got scheduled weekly checkpoints that you need to get to, okay? I'm not talking about needing to do a lot of work. I'm just saying, we want you to hit these points. Now, we've also got personalized coaching built into this, and if you don't hit the checkpoint, we're gonna find out if you hit the checkpoint or not, because we're gonna be watching your progress. We're gonna make sure that you get it done. So we'll do whatever it takes to get you past that checkpoint. You're also gonna see, a website that's earned us that $500,000. The objective here is to get you to earning $1,000 per month consistently in 60 days' time. That is the one objective that we've got from this program, and we've got a very strict curriculum in place that's designed to get you there, okay? Now, what happens after 6 weeks? So that first section of training in 6 weeks, that's when you're going to be building your business. You're going to be doing it alongside us, watching us. Now, after that, you're going to be automatically enrolled in the Trinity Code Elite, and this is where we talk about more ways that you can accelerate and scale your business. So $1,000 per month, that's not the finished. That's not what finished looks like. Okay, what we're talking about is getting you to the point where $10,000 per month. We're going to be talking about more advanced, traffic sources, different types of options like Facebook, leveraging Kindle to drive an avalanche of traffic as well. And we're going to show you how you can get bigger commissions from the existing offers that you've got. Now, the training is all done live, but it's also backed up on case studies, demo websites. We've got a members area which you're going to get lifetime access to. That's got example videos, all kinds of good stuff in there. Now, these two coachings, the value of these are $3,497. Remember, there's 3 of us that are actually delivering this to you, this is the typical values that we're talking here. So this one here is $1,997. Now, the next thing I want to talk about are some tools, some high-value software tools that we've developed. The first is the platform, and you had a look at the platform. You saw how that platform works. It's an image-based platform. We've integrated it with WordPress. So originally it wasn't to do with WordPress. Does anyone here actually use WordPress, by the way? If you use WordPress, just type yes into the chat box. I'm just curious. I always ask this question when I'm with a new group of people. So yeah, everyone's typing yes into the chat box. So it's integrated with WordPress, so that's going to be a breeze for you. And the second tool, and this is one that I've worked on over the last 7 months. I've developed this tool. It's a design suite, okay? And we've spoken about image-based sites, and this is how you can create image-based sites in seconds. We're going to take a closer look at this in just a moment. It's got a value of $497. What I want to show you is some of the types of graphics that you can make here. Now, do you guys want to go and have a live look at the tool? If you want to have a look at the Design Master Plus, just type yes in the chat box and I'll go over there and I'll see if I can give you a quick demo. Just a quick one because I've got to keep moving here. Okay, we're going to have a look at the tool. So Design Master Plus, here I am in Design Master Plus. I'm just going to clear all and we're going to start again. So the first thing you'll see is we've got this platform here. It's green at the moment, right? This is what we call the canvas. Now, I can change the size of that. I might say, actually, I want it to be 408 wide by 150 high. And I click that little blue button. See how that changed? Now, let me find someone's name here. Jim was one of the people that told me to have a look at the live look. So I'm going to type in hello to Jim here. Hello, Jim. Now, I can select a whole range of different fonts here. I'm going to go with this one. I like this one, Rolina. And I'm just going to click Add. Now, I can make this bigger. Not only that, but I could also drag it around. I actually want to make my canvas here a bit bigger. So let's make that 600 by 250. I'll drag that sideways like that. And I want to add an image here as well. So let's come to the image menu. We've got all kinds of images, hundreds of different images, lots of cool images. I'm just going to click on one, this guy here. So I click on it, it appears, again, just like the other one. I drag it into place, drag it to the size I want it. I could swivel it around if I wanted to. Another cool thing you can do is actually flip it over. So what if I wanted it facing the other way? I just click on the image, I click flip horizontal, and it's done. Okay. The background color, I might say, you know what? I want to change that. I want it to be dark like that. There's so much you can do with this tool. You can do animations, borders, you can put shapes in there, you can use text, you can change the dimensions, you can even make it change the opacity, and it gives you a simple way to insert graphics into your image-based site. I mean, this is how we're getting the content. It's a really, really cool tool. Now, the next tool that we've got is SplitStar, and SplitStar's got a value of $697. This is our secret weapon for converting visitors into buyers. It's very, very intuitive, okay, and it takes care of all the complex split testing for you at the push of a button. So this is how you're going to tweak your website, and I'm going to show you how to use this, and it's very, very powerful. Now, the final tool that we've got for you is called Crowdforce, and this is like having a virtual assistant that goes out there and hunts down these traffic opportunities. Remember when I was talking about finding these pockets of traffic that you could tap into, and you could get, 5 visitors coming to your website from one place, 10 visitors from another? Crowdforce does that for you. Crowdforce works silently in the background to hunt down traffic opportunities that you can exploit. We give this a value of $1,997. It cost us an enormous amount of money to develop. It's a premium tool. It's not like some tool you find in most, internet marketing circles. This is a premium tool that cost us a lot of money to develop. It's extremely advanced. It's got a lot of different modules in there, and it reports everything for you. Now, it's very, very easy to use. Let me give you an example. Imagine you've got a website that's selling Halloween costumes. Imagine if you could be alerted the moment someone, somewhere on the web, somewhere out there, asked a question like, hey, where can I find a vampire costume? Or maybe someone's got a Facebook page in your niche and you're following them, and or perhaps you want to get some traffic from them. What if you could do that by getting notified the moment they made a new post? That would be quite valuable, right? Now, I showed you my website, which I get affiliate commissions. I earn money by selling products that help kids read. Now, I use Crowdforce to tell me whenever I find someone that's asking questions or publishing content about educational books, and I managed to get a lot of traffic doing that. Admittedly, it's small pockets of traffic, but it's amazing how it adds up. Crowdforce gives you the ability to be able to swoop in on these opportunities, do the work once, and get targeted visitors day after day after day. It's got a value of $1,997. Now, we also offer you personalized support, and by personalized support, I'm talking about this is your chance to join our team. Okay, this is a very, very rare opportunity. It's nothing we've ever offered before. And ultimately what you're getting is direct access to the 3 of us. So to Steve and Tim, they're my business partners, and to me. We're going to work with you to remove all of your roadblocks and make sure that you can make money from your website. Okay, so what is this kind of personalized support worth? Now, Tim, Steve, and myself, we do one-on-one consulting, and we charge $1,000 per month on an ongoing basis for it. Okay, so let's just add this up. I mean, I charge $12,000 per year. That's how much I personally charge, and people pay me that. Okay, Steve has clients who pay him $12,000 per year. Tim has clients who pay him $12,000 per year. You're getting access to the 3 of us, and you're getting access for 1 whole year. And that's why, you could say that the personalized support's worth $36,000 because you're getting me for a year, you're getting Steve for a year, and you're getting Tim for a year. So it kind of adds up, right? That's why I put that $36,000 value on it, because I think you are getting a lot of value there. Now, there's a catch, okay? There's 2 important limitations, and there's 2 special bonuses that I've got for you. These bonuses for action takers, those bonuses are only going to be available for the next 20 minutes. Okay, and the reason they're only available for the next 20 minutes is because they need to be limited. I'm talking about inviting you to join my live mastermind group, and because it's a mastermind group, we can't have hundreds and hundreds of people in there. It needs to be small so that we can work closely with you. It's a small exclusive mastermind group. You're going to get live access to it, and you're going to get first access to the new traffic strategies as soon as we release them. Now, that bonus is available for the next 20 minutes. To those people that want to join me. It's got a value of $497. Now, the second bonus is that you can be a beta tester. I've shown you 4 different tools. You can be the one that tests these things out, tests out the new modules, and you get the chance to interact with us and help us develop these. Okay? So, again, you're part of a very small beta test group. That's got a value of $3.97, and again, that's available for the next 20 minutes. I just want to add up now what this is all worth. Now, I've been through a lot of things. We've got the training. There's two main parts to the training. There's the main course, which takes you from $0 to $1,000 per month, and you're going to get there in 60 days. One way or another, you're going to hit that goal. Okay. This Trinity Code Elite. Now, that's the advanced training, which is going to continue. We've got the 4 tools, which I spoke about. They've got values of $297, $497, $697, and $1997. Okay. They're the 4 tools. They're the tools that are going to allow you to get this thing up and running. Okay. And then you're going to get the year of personalized support from the 3 of us. Now, this all adds up, with these bonuses included, to $45,878. And remember, you know, a big chunk of that, admittedly, a big chunk of that is the personalized support, because we're not leaving you by yourself. You know, as I mentioned, this is for the people that want to build a business, and we're going to be helping you build your business for 1 entire year. Okay, that's why this is such a unique program, and it's unlike anything that I've ever seen offered. This is the type of program that would have really helped me when I was struggling to get started online. You know, this is the kind of thing that I would have been looking for. Okay, now I mentioned the tools were expensive to develop. This is exactly how much they cost. $4,300 for that website platform. Design Master Plus, you saw how, you know, complex that was. That cost us $7,500. Okay, SplitStar cost us $8,000. That's the split testing tool, and CrowdForce cost us $45,000. This is exactly how much these tools cost us to create. Okay, we've got developers that work with us full time, and they've been developing these tools, and they continue to develop them. They're our development costs right there, $64,000. Okay, now. This is extremely limited because our personal time is being invested here. We are personally supporting you for 1 entire year. I'm not just talking about myself, but I'm talking about Tim and Steve as well. And that's why, you know, a few minutes ago I said, you know, we only want to work with the people that really want to make this happen, right? The people that are actually going to go out there and follow our plan, because we want to work with the people that are most serious about this. We don't want to work with anyone who's going to make excuses, right? And it's limited because, quite frankly, our time's limited. Now, yesterday we had 11,854 people on the waiting list, on the early bird list, okay? Spaces are going to fill up extremely fast. You can see the waiting list right there, right? Spaces are going to fill up extremely quickly. And again, we're focused on those people that really want to make this happen, that are willing to, you know, follow along with us, do what needs to be done to get to $1,000 per month, and then scale it from there. Okay. So what is this? What's this worth? How much are you going to pay to get into this? You're not going to pay $45,878, which is really, you know, the value that we worked out there. You know, you're not going to pay $19,997. Okay. Now, $9,997. What I want you to think about here, okay, is if all this program did was get you to the point where you're earning $1,000 in 60 days from now, so 2 months from now, on the 5th of November, your business is earning $1,000 per month. And then 60 days later, you're at a point where you're earning $4,000 per month. So we're talking about getting to $4,000 per month in 4 months' time. And then you've got that $4,000 per month income from then onwards. Would it be worth paying $9,997 for? I'm talking about creating a business that's going to earn you $50,000 per year. If you could create a business, if I could show you how to create a business that's going to earn you $50,000 per year as a bare minimum, would it be worth $9,997? Hopefully you said yes to that. Hopefully you said yes. Now, you're not going to pay that today because we wanted to make this accessible, and you're not even going to pay $4,997, okay? You're going to pay, if you want to come in and take this opportunity, you're going to have 3 payments of $997. And in fact, you can get started for even less than that, okay? Because we've got a $494 discount to people who want to get started right now with an instant one-time payment of $2,497. Now, this is the link you can go to get a summary and to actually sign up. Now, by signing up right now, in the next 10 minutes, you're also going to get those 2 bonuses that I mentioned, okay? And what I want to really emphasize here is that failure, if you're coming in, then you're obviously someone who's serious about making this work. because this is not for everyone. Okay, if you come on the inside, Tim, Steve, and myself will personally drag you to that 60-day milestone. 60 days from now, on the 5th of November, if you come inside, we are dead set confident that you're going to make money from this. Okay? Now, the other thing I want to mention is that you've got a money-back guarantee. You have got 30 days to test this thing out for yourself. Okay? Come in for 30 days. You're going to know if it's right for you in 30 days. Okay? If it's not right, that's fine. You can have your money back. You're going to know without a shadow of doubt. In fact, you're probably going to be making money in the first 30 days. In fact, I made $105 from one website in 30 days. Okay? So, you're going to be able to do this. Now, I've got a big bonus. Actually, I'm gonna let Keith talk a little bit about his bonus first. And just before I do, I want to say one thing, because I've seen this question come up in the chat box a little bit, is how long does this take? What we're talking about here is working for the first 6 weeks. We're expecting you to invest about 7 hours a week with us. Now, 2 hours a week of that is for training. Okay. You have to be willing to turn up to the trainings. If you can't attend live, that's fine. There's going to be a replay in the members area, but each week you're going to have 2 hours of training that you need to get through. And then we're going to expect you to be spending about 4 hours per week to actually set this thing up. Okay, that's what you're going to need to do if you're going to hit that $1,000 per month mark. If you don't do that much work, then you're not going to get to the $1,000 per month work. But if you do turn up, you do the work, do the homework, make sure you get the milestones week by week, you're going to be making money. So you're looking at, to start with 5 to 7 hours per week. After 6 weeks, you'll be able to bring that down a little bit more. The reason it doesn't take very long is because you do the work once and it's done. You don't have to do ongoing optimized search engine optimization. You don't have to create a whole bunch of content, because you can set these websites up in 20 minutes. You saw how simple that website was, image-based website. We're giving you all the tools to really accelerate your progress. So hopefully that answers your question about this. And if you do have other questions, please just type them in the chat box. I'd love to be able to answer them for you. I'm going to let Keith explain his bonuses quickly, and then I've got some additional bonuses that I want to add on there as well, Keith.
Yeah, thanks, Aiden. So, I thought long and hard about this, and what I'm going to propose to you is not something big and flashy. I'm not going to throw a bunch of overwhelming, softwares at you or anything like that. What I am going to do is let you know that I'm going through this as well, and the big bonus is that you will have an opportunity to get on a very small mastermind with me on a weekly basis. Again, I'm a student just like you, but I also have some pretty interesting creative ideas that usually go outside the box, and we'll talk about those. So 1 to 2 hours each week, probably a day or two after the live training event, we'll meet my GoToWebinar account. And then we'll actually mastermind ways out of the box thinking ideas on how to take this to the next level. Also, if you were in my partner program, those who are on this know who you are, and you're a part of this. We'll also, if you want, we'll implement this on your partner sites too. I think that's interesting. I'm putting it on my own partners, on my own site, not on my partner sites. I'm putting it on my own sites. So if you're in my partner program, you're going through this and you want it implemented on yours as well, my designer will do it for you. So that's for the guys in my partner program. Everybody else, you'll have access to me. There's a good chance that I'll make my designer available to us, the group, to work on a limited basis to help you expedite this, especially if you don't feel like messing with the design tool yourself. Why not? That's, he works for me full time, and there will only likely be a few of us doing this together, so let's do that. So that's it. Aiden, back to you, man.
That's awesome. I mean, that sounds pretty valuable. So basically, it sounds like you're going to be hand-holding and giving extra advice to the people that come in. And I mean, that for me, a big part of this presentation was the personalized support, because that's what our program is really about. We are also looking for a very small number of, the people that are not going to make excuses, the people that are actually going to do the work. And I think they're the same people that you're really talking about. And those people know who they are. If you're one of those people, I think you're probably understanding this message, and you're probably seeing the value in it. I put some bonuses together for Keith. and I'm going to run through these. And again, these are available to people who sign up with Keith. And you can see Keith's special link here, the trinitycode.com/Keith. Now, these are products that I've personally created and that my partners have created, so we know the quality of them. The first one is Authority Hybrid. Perhaps you've heard of Authority Hybrid. This is a course that I launched a year ago. It sold out in about 3 days flat. Hasn't been opened since. It's a course that shows you how to make a lot of money using AdSense. So that's one thing that sold for $497 1 year ago. It's still very, very relevant. You're going to get 2 years access to Domains on Fire. This is a tool that will allow you to identify high-quality domains that are already getting traffic. So you buy a domain name that's already getting traffic, okay? You're going to get access to that. You're also going to get the Squidoo Profit Plan, which has got a value of $47. And you're going to get another live mastermind session with me, okay? You're also going to get the Commission Blueprint Evolution Program. This is a product that Tim and Steve launched, value of $47 there. You're going to get access to a training session we held a while ago showing people how to get to $500 per month. That's got a value of $197. The Premium Graphics Pack, that's got a value of $297. The Automated Directory Service Tool, you're going to get one of them. And you're going to get an Attention Grabber plugin, which I developed for a course I launched a while ago called Page One Evolution. That was for the premium version of that course, and it hasn't been given away. Now, this bonus has got a value of $1,566, and it's only available for Keith, and it's only available for people that are on this call. So, Alex says he's on, and Alex, congratulations, you have taken a smart decision, and you're obviously someone that understands this message, and just thanks so much. When you go on the inside, Alex, you're going to see a welcome video from us, and after you see that, you're going to see a questionnaire asking you what the best time is for you to do the live training, okay? Because it's a small group, we can really customize that, and so we can do that for you as well. We'll customize that. Just let us know what the best time is for you. Our emails are also in there, so if you run into any issues, just don't hesitate to get in touch. I'd love to get in touch with you, so thanks for that. Peg says, what about the time spent setting up the accounts and doing what's necessary for the many traffic sources? If I come back to that example, what I was showing you there is Steve, my partner. He logged into one account, and it took him about 5 minutes. Okay, so it took him about 5 minutes. You can imagine that if it took you 5 minutes. I'm just trying to find. Here we go. It took him 5 minutes to do this, but he logged in. Or I said 2 minutes there, but it's 2 to 5 minutes. That's the kind of amount of time we're talking about here. You find the opportunity, you come in, you leave your link in a way, not a spammy way. You leave your link in a good way because remember you're providing value to these people, and it typically takes about 5 minutes. So let's say it takes 5 minutes to get 5 visitors, right? Or let's say it takes 5 minutes to get 2 visitors to your website. If it takes 5 minutes to get 2 visitors to your site, then it'll take 50 minutes to get 20 visitors to your site, right? So this is kind of the way it works. If you spend an entire day, let's say you spend 8 hours over the course of a couple of weeks doing this, what you would find is that you'd probably be able to set up, I'm just pulling a number out here, but maybe like 50 visitors per day. And remember, because you'll be actually able to convert these visitors, because you're not worrying about, you've got an image-based website that will actually convert these visitors, then you're going to be able to, you don't need a lot of traffic, you make money with them. Now, I got this email yesterday from a person called Dave Christensen, and he's been using the software already, Crowdforce, and he said he got 3 new visitors today, this hour, and he said that it's a clever tool. He's been able to do it within 15 minutes. And he sees massive value in this course. Anyone who has enough cash flow or cash reserves to invest and doesn't do so would be making a mistake. That's an unsolicited email. I want to quickly go back over the system again, and you've still got about another 10 minutes to get those 2 special bonuses that I offered you. Actually, before I do that, Herb asked a question. What if I spent 8 hours a day generating traffic? Your traffic, if you did that, Herb, would skyrocket because you're doing one action, one time. It doesn't cost you anything. One action, one time, and then you're able to get traffic over and over and over again. Okay, because it's just a one-time event getting that traffic. Okay, now this is the system again. It's quite simple. It's nothing, it's not rocket science or anything. It's quite simple. You create a simple and an incredibly effective funnel. It looks something like this. You find an offer. Now we're going to make sure you find the right offer. You're not going to hit a stumbling block there. You're then going to use our tools to deploy a platform that converts your visitors into buyers. And this is really important, converting visitors into buyers. And then you're going to drive traffic, okay? You're going to leverage pockets of targeted traffic. And when you get these three things, when you line them up, you will make money. I can guarantee you of that. And remember, the goal that we're aiming for here, the one goal here is to get you to $1,000 run rate in 60 days' time. Once you're past that 60 days, you're going to be in the Trinity Code Elite program, and we're going to show you how you can then, scale that up to $10,000 per month. We're talking about building an asset here. You're going to be able to sell this business if you want to. We're using these pockets of traffic. I just want to come back up here and show you the 3 steps that you need to go through to take us up on this opportunity. So go to the trinitycode.com/Keith. That's the special link you need to use. Could that link go in the chat box if it's not there already?
Yeah, I'll put it there right now.
Yeah, cool. I saw a couple of people wondering about that. Make your investment. You're going to come on the inside. You've still got about another 10 minutes to do it to get those bonuses. As I mentioned, we need to keep those bonuses very, very limited because they are, a mastermind. They're direct contact with us. Okay, and we can't have many people in a mastermind. We can't have many beta testers. Tim, Steve, and I are personally invested in this. Okay, and we're going to be working with you for a year. We're not going to be working with you just for a few weeks. We're going to be working with you for a year, and we're going to get you to the finish line. And what if it takes you slightly longer than 60 days? What if it takes you, 80 days to reach $1,000 per month? Would that be so bad? If you're not at $1,000 per month after 60 days, then we're going to keep working on it. And again, this is why this is not for people that are going to give up. We want you to be committed to keep working on this. And if you can do that, then I can guarantee that we'll get you making money. Warren says PayPal is broken. I'm not sure why that is because a few people here have already said they've signed up and it went through fine. So. So Von asks, outside of what we invest in the system, how much additional cash is needed to be successful in the 60-day time frame? You actually don't need that much, Von, because all you're doing is buying a few websites, and these are websites that you can purchase for, $8. So what we're going to recommend you do is build a small network of 5 websites to get started, okay? And we're going to build these 5 websites up, and each of those websites is going to be earning $200 per month in 60 days. Okay, so you're going to be earning $1,000 per month. It's going to be coming in from 5 different websites combined, and then you're going to grow those websites from there. So let's work that out. You're going to need 5 websites. That's going to cost you about $40, and you're going to need a host. That's it, because you're not paying for traffic. You're not paying for content. We're taking care of all that for you, and it's all taken care of. I've had a couple of people just asking again about if I could go through exactly what they're going to get when they come in. So I'm just going to find that slide. You're getting the 6 weeks of live coaching, live training from us. This is going to happen. We're going to ask you the best time that works for you, and we're going to work it in with you. You're getting continued elite training after that. Okay. These 2 things have got massive value because this is really where we're showing you how to make the money. This is where we show you how to make the money. We also give you 4 tools to help you do what it takes to make the money. So we show you how to do it, we give you the tools you need to do it, and then we give you the support to back you up. That's why this 3-pronged approach it works so well for us. We've had programs like this in the past that have done extremely well. Nothing quite like this one because this time, we're really going all out, giving you everything, including 1 year of support. But when you give people the training, the tools, and the support, it's inevitable, right? I mean, you can make money on this. You can really do this. So hopefully you can see the value there. There's about another 5 minutes that I'm going to make that special, those special bonuses available because I've already seen that that people have been signing up. Kathleen says, I really need support in driving online sales for natural anti-inflammatory product we manufacture. Is there anything you guys can do for us? You know, what I'm going to say is, Kathleen, is that what we're trying to do here is get you making money online. Now, we'll help you with anything we can, right? But the objective here is to get you following through on a structured program. Week by week, we've got milestones that we want to kind of get you to. Now, you're going to learn a lot that you're going to be able to apply to your business, because this is very, very complementary. And remember, this is business training. We're not just saying, you know, slap up a website. We're actually training you and building an asset. So with regards to driving online sales on another product, or of a product you manufacture, yeah, you're going to be able to do that. It all comes down to the traffic. If you can find out how to tap into these pockets of traffic, and I'm going to jump to that slide again because I think this could work quite well for you. So you say you're manufacturing some product, right, anti-inflammatory product. You need to put that product on a website. Now, if you put that product on a website, the next thing you need to do is drive traffic to the website. And that's exactly what we're showing you how to do. So hopefully that'll work for you, Kathleen. Let me know if you've got another question. Is there a discount for existing customers of Steve's products? No, Rick. I mean, we're really going all out here, guys, and we can't take many people. We had to price it this way because we've invested so much on these tools. And again, it's a small group, so unfortunately not, Rick. We can't do anything with the price, but if you've got, and if there's some other reason why you haven't jumped in yet, because I can still see a lot of people that are here, if there's some other reason that you haven't jumped in yet, just let me know, and we'll see if we can address that. But I was just wondering, Keith, if you could like run over your support, your hand-holding that you're going to offer again, because a few people were actually asking about that.
Yeah. So I mean, it's real simple. Again, you know, when I thought this through, this was probably the best thing that I could come up with, because as a student myself, I'm going to be going through it with you. You know, I know the concepts and I know the fundamentals of what this is, but I'm going through the training. And one of the things that I always wanted, whenever I go through any type of training, is just a peer support group. Sure, it's nice to have the guru support group. That's awesome. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love that. But, you know, the level of comfort that you'd have with just, you know, 5, 6, maybe 10 of us that get on each week, kind of review our notes from the live call, you know, talk about ways to make this better. Trust me, I've been around this game for a long time. I've seen a lot of different business models, you know, do quite well with SEO and, you know, buy a lot of Facebook traffic too. So there's a lot of different ways I think, to, you know, put this on steroids. And that's the kind of stuff that we'll talk about on our group. And then, of course, if you're in my partner program, this isn't available to everybody. It's just pretty much the partners that are already in that program. My designer will add this to your site if you want it. Of course, you know, you can keep these sites totally independent. And then the last thing that I mentioned is that, you know, I've got people that work for me, and they're not always busy. So if my designer's not busy, he has some extra time, we're part of the group, and you're having some design issues or whatever, you don't want to mess with the design tool for whatever reason, you know, and it doesn't take him. I mean, he can knock out complex things really, really fast. So, you know, we'll just make him available. That's the guy gets paid a lot of money to do that, and he won't cost you anything. So, of course, he's not going to work for you full time. He's still my guy, but just on an individual project basis, why not? You know, it's not too many of us. So.
Someone's asking what the free gift is. What we're going to do is we've got your emails, and we know that you've stuck around right to the end, Joshua. So Keith is going to send you an email with that. It's a program that my partners put out about a year ago. It's got some really good content in it, and you're going to get access to that. So I don't really want to get into the specific details, but you will get an email in the next couple of days with what that is, and I think you'll find it really useful. It's a product they created. I'm going to run through this bonus one more time, this mega bonus, and of course this is on top of what Keith has already said. You're getting Authority Hybrid, that's got a value of $497. You're getting Domains on Fire for 2 years, that's got a value of $47 per month. Okay, a lot of people pay to use this month in, month out. You're getting the Squidoo Profit Plan. I show you how I've earned thousands of dollars using Squidoo. Okay, you're getting a live mastermind session with me. Okay, if you like what you've seen in this webinar, in this training session, then you are going to love what you see on the inside, because it's 100% content, no pitch. Remember, you're joining our team at this point. If you come in, you're joining our team. Okay. You're also going to get all these bonuses as well, these have got massive value. So Commission Blueprint Evolution, quick $500 per month training session we did a while ago, premium graphics pack, automated directory service tool, attention grabber plugin. This massive bonus pack's got a value of $1,566. In fact, the bonus that Keith has put together sounds like it's got a value of about triple that. So, you really are getting massive bang for your buck here. This offer is never going to be available again. Okay, this is going to sell out. I've got no doubt that this is going to sell out probably in the next 48 hours. I've seen a few people writing in the chat box, I've got to ask my wife, or I need to transfer funds. What I'll say to you is that I'm going to extend the time that those bonuses are available. I'm going to give you 48 hours to actually get the funds in your account, because I don't want you to miss out on that. If you get the funds in your account in 48 hours, then you can sign up and you can still get the bonus. The one thing I'm going to say though is that this is probably going to sell out before then. So just keep that in mind. It could be gone before you actually get the chance to sign up. So we'll keep that open for another 48 hours, Keith, and I think that way these people that need to juggle some funds around can still come in. I really have to get going. I've got another one of these training sessions to give to another one of my friends now, I really have to get going to talk to them. It's been a real pleasure here. Hopefully, whether you've decided to buy or not, hopefully you've taken some good value away from this. I would say if there's a replay going out, just watch the replay, because you're going to be able to see me do everything I did in much slower motion, and you're going to be able to, absorb it all much more, and you're going to be able to earn more money from your websites. I can guarantee you of that. If there is any last question from someone who is thinking that this might be right for them, but they're not quite sure, just type it in the chat box and I'll take it. I'll take one more question if you've got it. Okay, so Billy asked, how hands-off is this? Now, this is very, very hands-off, because you're not doing ongoing stuff. You get the traffic once, you got the traffic stays, and that's it. At that point, you start making, you're making money. So there's really no ongoing stuff to really do. Okay. Again, guys, this is 100% risk-free. You got a money-back guarantee.
Aiden,
I don't really know.
Let me just say this real quick, is that one of the things I like about this is its simplicity, and then the testing aspect of it. It's predictable. That's don't if you're sitting on the fence with this is just predictable. I mean, that's what I like about it. And it's, a lot of people are hesitant to go into big media buying because of the initial expense. Sure, once you spend your $5,000, you reinvest in the money. This is essentially the same thing on a much smaller scale with very little to no outlay. SEO, I love SEO, but it's unpredictable. There's a formula to it, and it takes time. Where this isn't, you're not relying on SEO. You're dealing with a concept that is proven to convert. You have split testing data that continually, in most cases, will improve conversions. And then you've got traffic systems that require no money, just a little bit of time to implement, and a system that finds it for you. It's in where I'm coming from, if you're ever hesitant about spending the big money on media, which really is all reinvested profits anyway, this is essentially the same thing on a smaller scale with no butterflies in your gut thinking you might lose out or lose money on a deal or whatever. So I think it's a great system. So.
Well, that's awesome. Well, thanks so much, everyone, for hanging out. We've still got a lot of people here. If you want to get in but you're not quite sure, if you think Alan's asking for me to recap the bonuses, look, I'm just going to show them on the screen. You've got a massive amount of bonuses, but I don't. To be completely honest, I don't want you to buy this for the bonuses. I want you to buy it because you want to build a business that's going to earn you $50,000 per year, and it's going to earn you $1,000 in 60 days from now. Okay, that's why I want you to buy this. The bonuses are awesome, and especially Keith's bonus. That's actually one bonus that is really amazing. But all the other bonuses I've put together, although they've got a lot of value, I want you to buy it because you want to set up a real business that's going to make you a lot of money online, and that's what I'm going to show you how to do. So with that in mind, this is the link again, the trinitycode.com/Keith. I'm signing out, Keith. So thanks so much for your time, man. It's always good to catch up with you, and we'll be in touch.
All right, buddy. Thanks for putting this on for everybody, and everybody, thanks for sticking around to the end. Y'all have a wonderful night, and we'll talk to you soon. I'll get this replay out probably within the next 24 to 48 hours. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Bye.